Unlike other Western states in the Pacific Ring of Fire, Alaska's earthquake and tsunami hazards are compounded by glacier retreat and permafrost melt. These two mechanisms contribute to several forms of slope instability, both above ground and submarine. During the 60-year anniversary of the 1964 earthquake, the city of Valdez conducted a full-scale earthquake and tsunami exercise with local, state, and federal partners to utilize the incident command system process and bring awareness to the hazards of slope instability. The scenario simulated an earthquake at 8:50 in the morning, causing moderate damage to Valdez, a landslide that blocked the highway in Keystone Canyon, and 300 feet of Dayville Road and the Low River Delta to fall into the ocean. At the onset of the quake, Valdez Fire Department personnel were dispatched to a rollover accident caused by upheaval in the road surface. The patient was treated and transported to Providence Valdez Medical Center. Following the City Emergency Operations Plan, city officials notified the public of the situation, stood up the Emergency Operations Center at the Valdez Fire Department, and assembled the city's incident management team. Valdez police officers were also sent to conduct windshield observations of potential damage to critical infrastructure, roadways, and buildings in Valdez. During the exercise, the gap in Dayville Road continued to widen, causing city officials to meet in a virtual Teams meeting with state and federal scientific partners and the State of Alaska Emergency Operations Center. A live aerial feed from a city drone provided imagery representing the developing hazard. The ongoing slope failure at Dayville solidified a consensus among those in attendance for the city to recommend clearing the tsunami inundation zone until a team of scientists could travel to Valdez to further assess risk. Partners in the exercise, like Providence Valdez Medical Center, initiated their evacuation plan and began moving the hospital to its alternate care site at Gilson Middle School. The United States Coast Guard closed Port Valdez, and the city began opening its shelters in preparation to house displaced persons from the community. At 12 noon, a strong aftershock triggered a catastrophic failure of an unconsolidated landmass of sediments at the Low River Delta near Dayville Road. The resulting 20 to 30-foot wave took less than 2 minutes to impact the Valdez harbor and shoreline. Displaced community members continued to arrive at the Valdez High School city shelter, while the city's drone team conducted an initial assessment of the damage caused by the tsunami wave. During that assessment flight, the team discovered a person in distress in the small boat harbor, standing near several beached watercraft. Using a speaker on the drone, the team learned there was an injured person inside one of the boats. The Valdez Fire Department was dispatched to the location where it was discovered. The boaters had attempted to move their vessel to deeper water during the port closure, but were carried inland by the wave, leaving the boat on dry ground in a precarious situation, with one of the boaters injured and trapped inside. The victim was treated, extricated, and transported to the alternate care site at Gilson Middle School. A United States Coast Guard helicopter provided support through the State Emergency Operations Center for a simulated person in distress in port waters. The helicopter crew conducted a hoist rescue as part of the exercise. With shelter capacities exceeded and the Richardson Highway closed at Keystone Canyon, the city worked with the State Emergency Operations Center to coordinate aerial transport of displaced persons to available resources outside of Valdez. The Alaska Air National Guard and the Rescue Coordination Center from Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson arranged for a C-130 aircraft to be flown to the Valdez airport to receive displaced persons from the city shelter. This exercise created an invaluable opportunity for participating organizations to practice emergency operations plans and work through the incident command system process. The city of Valdez is engaged in ongoing efforts to prepare, train, and build partnerships to provide you with a safer community.